Hey everyone, this is Danish from jobskillshare.org. I'm making this video to inform the members for not taking the live training if you're in a certain situation, and what should you do actually. So recently we got a call, and we do get these type of calls on regular basis because a lot of people come and look for a platform and they're actually going to the job interview. So we have a person that's going next week and asked us that if the live training would be perfect for me, because if I can learn all these things, then I don't need to worry about it. So I'm really happy. Now I told them, okay, yes, that's good. You're happy. You can still do a lot of things. I can tell you, take this free course, take this free course, take this free course, take this free course, and take some other free training videos that we have created just for your situation. And the person is still he's not satisfied, so he wanted to do live training. And I said, we can do live training. I mean, if your expectation is that you want to get trained for that interview, then there's actually another thing that we have. But live training, you're wasting your money. So I want to actually inform our members to do not just waste your money by thinking that you're gonna come here and you see 5 for 2 days over here, so then that's great, right? This 5 for 2 days is actually a phase 1. So when you go to enroll now, that's the phase 1, and I will show you in a real world example how I have a new training coming in next week, and I'll show you a full example of that. This is phase 1. We have 3 phases of this training, so try to understand this. No one can teach you to become an IT professional in 5 days or even a month. It's kind of really hard for someone to teach this stuff. There's too much to learn. So even though you will take our live training in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, that will prepare you pretty good. You'll have a very good understanding. Even technically you're going to be really good, but you're not going to be like a person who have spent 3 or 4 months studying and actually working in an internship somewhere. That's a total different story, and that's why you're going to be keep taking our self-paced courses. So it's like a repetitive work, but self-paced is more detail. You just keep doing things, while live training is more of a person kind of working with you on that specific job. So you try to understand the difference between a generic general training and a person with you trying to train you on a specific job. So that makes a difference why it's a little faster than the self-paced, but you're still doing the self-paced, right? Now let me explain this in more detail of how we conduct training. So let me show you the real world example that I am conducting a training with a member from UK, and I will show you the full steps of this training. So this is the training. It basically the membership, the training was bought on 14th. So the first day we start doing introduction, and we use WhatsApp. We think that the best way to introduce yourself is to kind of, you're in a conversation with us. So we talk, we text. So we have a very good understanding where you are, what are you looking for, and then we do the pre-training study on WhatsApp. So I'll send you pre-videos. So we create videos for you, or depending on if you have access to everything, which you will have it because you're a live training member. So then we will send you you should take this, you should take that before you get into a real world training, because maybe you may lack in some areas like basic stuff, methodology of troubleshooting. Now we don't teach that, right? We don't teach methodology and stuff like that. We don't waste our time on that. We just teach you real troubleshooting. We teach you real world deployment, stuff like that. So then you basically, in that first week or 2, you finish all of that. You send us the resume. We work on it. You can see the dates right here. It's 14, 16, 17. We start researching the job in your local area. That's 17 right there. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you see it went to 27 September. So 14 September to 27. Then you have 2 phase 2 labs where whatever we take in your training, then we customize labs for you. We pick and choose labs for you because you have so much access. You have thousands of single labs access, and you have courses, like about 100 courses for labs. And so of course you're not going to be taking all of it. That's not designed for entry level altogether. There's different levels in it. So we have to pick and choose for you. So you spend 1 week in one, another week in another one, and then later on in phase 3, final phase, you have the skills. You have a lot of skills to actually now go for the entry level job. This is what we look at. This started with 14, ended with almost a month, and you're still going to be applying, because we never guarantee anybody a job, but we're still with you. We're going to be on with you with WhatsApp. We're going to be sending you videos. We're going to be helping you like we did with so many other people. So I want to tell people, look, if you come here and you have a interview next week and you're expecting this training, then that's not going to happen. Just look at the dates right here. So I want to prove it to you guys that don't waste your money if you think that this is what you're going to be expecting. Like, this is the type of training we put a lot of energy, we put a lot of resources, we make sure that when somebody pay in our platform, they just become our member for life. That's what we want. We want them to be with us because we want them to come back and start teaching in our platform. So this is the time that we invest in that. So you can see, even this is we consider this pretty fast paced, and after that you go into the self-paced training, and then we tell you, okay, you need to take this and that and this and that, because you have so much access for 1 year then. So of course you're involved in to become a pretty proper IT professional, a very solid IT professional in a few months, but that's not going to happen in 1 week. So I want to clear this. If you are totally interested in still like, okay, now I got a job coming in and I really want to get trained for that specific job, then we can train you. We'll take your description and we'll tell you need to come here and go to the community courses, and in the community courses you should take this training right here, which is called Fast Paced Before IT Interview Training, entry level. You see the price is way lower than the price you're going to be paying for the live training, which is $1,299. So you can see the big difference between these two, because we're not going to be doing all that other stuff for you. We're just going to be looking at your description, and here we'll say, okay, let's just get training on based on that description, nothing else. So that's what we're going to do, and this is going to be probably 2 hour or 3 hour training. So it's not going to be more than that, and that you can see the big difference between these two. So I want to be very clear with our members so they don't get confused. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll explain it a little bit more. Thank you.